Hey, this is Dave C. We are back, and it's time for sports. In the NBA last night, it was the Philadelphia 76ers over the Orlando Magic, 116 to 105. It was the Boston Celtics over the New York Knicks, 121 to 112. Golden State Warriors took on the Oklahoma City Thunder and won 112 to 80. It was the Lakers over the Kings, 113 to 108. In the NCAA college, it was the TCU Horned Frogs, 82, Baylor Bears, 72. The number 17 Michigan Wolverines, 85, and the Maryland Terrapins, 61. Wolverines go to 24-7. Terrapins dropped to 19-12 in that one. And it was the Louisville Cardinals, 75, and the Hokies of Virginia Tech, 68. And number 13, Wichita State beat the SMU Mustangs 84 to 78. And it was the Texas Longhorns over the Oklahoma State Cowboys 65 to 64. The number 3, Villanova Wildcats lost to the Creighton Blue Jays 89 to 83. So some troubles for Villanova continue as key players are out. And it was the USC Trojans over the Utah Running Utes, 74 to 58. The number 1 Virginia Cavaliers ran all over the Pittsburgh Panthers, 66 and 37. And it was the number 8 Kansas Jayhawks, 74, and the Texas Tech Red Raiders, 72. It was the Oklahoma Sooners, 86, and the Kansas State Wildcats, 77. The number 21 West Virginia Mountaineers overcame the Iowa State Cyclones, 85 to 70 last night. And the Duke Blue Devils, ranked number 5, up their record to 24-5 with a 60-44 easy win over Syracuse, who dropped to 18 and 11. It was the Gonzaga Bulldogs, ranked number 6, with a 79-65 win over BYU. Bulldogs go to 27-4. Cougars drop to 22-9. The Kentucky Wildcats beat the Missouri Tigers 87 to 66. And the number 12 Auburn Tigers lost to the Florida Gators 72 to 66. The number 12 Tigers dropped to 24-5, and the Gators climbed to 18 and 11. It was the Flames 5 and the Avalanche 1 in National Hockey League action last night. It was the Toronto Maple Leafs 4 and the Bruins of Boston 3. The Winnipeg Jets over the Dallas Stars 5-3. That's your sports score update. We'll talk a little bit about Major League Baseball now and what's going on out in spring training. Major League Baseball announced new rules Monday to speed up the game in 2018. According to Alex Pavlik of NBC Sports Bay Area, which include only allowing 6 mound visits a game and cutting back on time between innings. However, the league said in a statement it won't add a pitch clock or a timer between batters this season in order to provide players with opportunity to speed up the game without the use of these timers. Joe Morassi of MLB noted. MLB clarified those 6 mound visits would not include pitching changes per its statement about the new rules. In extra innings, teams will be granted 1 additional mound visit per ruling. The new rules won't be without exceptions. For instance, MLB announced the home plate umpire may, upon request of the catcher, allow the catcher to make a brief mound visit if the umpire believes a cross-up between the pitcher and the catcher did occur. Additionally, players who consistently or flagrantly violate the time limits will be subjected to progressive discipline for just cause. I'm pleased that we were able to reach an understanding with the Players Association to take concrete steps to address pace of play with the cooperation of players. Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred said in a statement, "My strong preference is to continue to have ongoing dialogue with the players on this topic, find out mutually acceptable solutions." So there you have it. On this day in sports history, the Boston Bruins set an NHL record after going 23 games unbeaten. Their record during the stretch was 15-0-8, and that happened in 1941. In 1957, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that baseball was the only professional sport exempt from antitrust laws. In 1989, Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, fired head coach Tom Landry after a 29-year career. In 1995, Major League Baseball announced that regular season games will be played in Hawaii for the first time. And that's your today in sports history. And as far as your spring training schedule, today it's the Braves and the Nationals at 1:05. It's the Astros and the Cardinals at 1:05. Yankees and Phillies take up the field at 1:05. Pirates and Tigers at 1:05. The Rays and the Twins at 1:05. And the Orioles get after the Red Sox at 1:05 this afternoon. We are coming right back. We've got a lot more for you. So stay tuned with us and be back in a second.